Welcome back to another episode on the MAURO'S film channel. Today we have the new Godox Cube C with the Kit 2 variant. And yes, this means that you get the smartphone camera receiver controller, on the other hand that you get the receiver for your actual camera. And that means that you can use it with your mirrorless camera to go and record everything. So, an all-in-one small pocket compact size wireless microphone system. So let's go firstly for an unboxing. You get the system in the softshell style box with all the accessories that you desire. Godox smartphone receiver, Godox charging case with two coin-styled wireless microphones, two wind muffs, stickers, USB-C charging cable, 3.5mm cable for your camera, two necklace microphone holders, and two magnetic clip-on microphone holders. Okay, so this system is pretty easy and simple to use. Once you take out your wireless microphones and receiver and connect to your camera, this will automatically connect each other and you are ready to record and film in a couple of seconds. The charging case charged via USB-C and will give you a full charge in 3 hours and 3 complete recharges for 3 units. So we are looking at around 10 hours of usage for each recharge, making it 40 hours for a complete usage before you have to recharge the actual charging case for another 40 hours of usage. The 3.5mm receiver is small and simple, made to connect your camera via the 3.5mm cable. Basic controls like the denoise function, power button and 3 volume modes: stereo, mono and safety track. When using the smartphone receiver, you can gain access to much more details and actual settings if you download the Godox Mic app. And then you will be able to control some additional stuff. You will be able to control 6 volume levels, the denoise function from close, weak and strong with the amplifier on and off, and also check the battery status. The coin-style transmitters weigh only 7 grams, with the charging case altogether 103 grams, making this system pretty portable. The stated range is 300 meters, and yes, I have made an outdoor usage test. The frequency is 2.4 GHz, so let's go outside for the outside test. Test 1, 2, 3, and we are out using the Godox Cube C in this open field environment. And we are here to test out if this microphone will work for your production and understand how this microphone works in a longer distance range test. Test 1, 2, 3, I'm using it on top of my Sony a7S III, so we are having a full frame camera recording with the Godox Cube C. And yes, you have the option also to connect it to your smartphone because you get the smartphone receiver included in the package. Test 1, 2, 3, this is the Godox Cube C. And I'm here outside on the MAURO'S Films testing ground. And yes, I'm using the wind muff because we have some noise, actually wind coming from that side, blowing up straight in front of our microphone. And the microphone is pretty small, so we get a lower view and lower key recording without any problem. And now I will be switching the noise reduction on so we get the difference because we have some small insects doing their thing and we have some small wind blowing from that side. So now I will be switching the noise reduction on. And now we have the noise reduction on, recording on the Sony a7S III with the Godox Cube C with the actual hot shoe mount for the Godox and Sony mount. So yes, we have a full frame recording of this open field environment. Test 1, 2, 3, I'm your host Mauro in the MAURO'S Films testing ground. Okay, so now we have the sun straight over my head because it's 10 o'clock in the morning, but it's summer, so it's pretty hot still today in the mountain region, and I will be doing a range test because it's stated that this have an actual 400-meter range, but I will never use this system in so that far distance, but I will walk approximately 40 meters and understand if we get a range signal good enough to record this in an open wide film environment, and this will ensure also to get a good connection indoors where you have more crowded situations with Wi-Fi signals and all other interference that can occur in an actual city environment. And okay, so we are now approximately 40 meters away from the camera, maybe also 50 meters, and if we get recording, this is the perfect environment to use this system. Now I'm going back to my Sony a7S III, and also we have a small plane flying over us, so we get probably a buzzing sound because I'm not using the wind noise reduction. And yes, test 1, 2, 3, I'm your host Mauro in this open field environment testing the Godox Cube C. And if we got a good signal, this is a perfect small compact wireless microphone setup for your next recording. Let's go straight back into the studio. Test 1, 2, 3, now I'm recording with the Godox Cube S connected straight on my Sony a7 III via the actual receiver that adapts to the 3.5 minute connection and recording this studio environment test. Test 1, 2, 3, this is the Godox Cube C. And now I will be turning the noise reduction on. Okay, so now we are recording with the noise reduction on in my studio environment. So you can check the difference between the studio environment with the noise reduction off and with the studio environment with the noise reduction on. And yes, I have just my aircon going on from that side. It's not that loud, so it should not make a loud noise. So I will be now also switching off the noise recording so you can understand the difference between the noise recording, noise reduction function on and off. There you go, let's go straight to the other tests. There you go, a simple yet effective system for your smartphone, tablet or camera. And the first link in the description will guide you straight to the buying site for the Godox Cube C. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, I will be happy to answer to all them. Till my next one, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with the bell icon to get notified every time I make a new video, and see you on my next one.